What's up, guys? Are you new to streaming on Twitch? Are you struggling to hit affiliate? Are you looking for a community where you can build real connections instead of just follow for follow? Hit me up in the comments. Stop by one of my streams. I'd love for you to meet the congregation. What's up, guys? I'm the Holy Man. You can call me Holy. Yo, put on a headset. They won't know you're a streamer. And I'm here to share tips and make friends. Nice to meet you. What's up, guys? Are you new to streaming on Twitch? Are you struggling to hit affiliate? Are you looking for a community where you can build real connections instead of just follow for follow? Hit me up in the comments. Stop by one of my streams. I'd love for you to meet the congregation. What's up, guys? I'm the Holy Man. You can call me Holy. Yo, put on a headset. They won't know you're a streamer. And I'm here to share tips and make friends. Nice to meet you. What's going on, everybody? How's it looking? How's it going? How's it doing? I hope we're all good tonight. Trying something new tonight. We're starting the new podcast here. This is the official start of Holy's Confessionals. We are going to use this as an opportunity to introduce everybody to our community. So we're going to use it to get streamer tips, see what works for certain people, what doesn't work for others, find out what kind of questions you guys have, what kind of questions our guests have, and we're just going to talk about life in general. It's just going to be kind of like a chill, relax podcast. I'm going to try to run it the same way that I do Nonsense and Deep Thoughts, where we just kind of let the flow take us in a certain direction. We're not going to be staged, scripted, anything like that. It's going to be an open floor. So if you guys roll in, you have some questions for the guest, you have some questions about streaming, about anything in general, let us know. Get it in there in chat. But what's going on, guys? I'm going to bring in our guest right now so he can say hello to everybody. All right. What's going on, Fire?
What's going on, Holy? How's everybody doing?
Dude, I'm super excited about this platform. Coach Peanut, what's up, my man? Thank you so much for showing me this platform between you and Sam Fashion from BCMG. I've been playing around with this since I got home from work, and I am stupid excited about this. This is amazing. For anybody who does not know, we are using the platform StreamYard. Go to StreamYard.com. It's a fantastic way to do shows like this. And I kind of wish I knew this sooner. When I did the show with Sam Fashion a few weeks ago, I thought that this was something that had to be run through OBS, but it's run straight off the website.
Right.
And there's a free version, but you don't get all the fancy stuff. You don't get all the bells and whistles with it. So there's a paid way to do it that you get to use your overlays, your logos, and everything in between. So it's absolutely amazing. What is going on? Look at all the beautiful people coming in the chat already. We've got a Maze Boob, Typical Gaming Girl, Jack Ryan, and Sergeant Slacker. What is up, everybody?
How's it going, everyone?
I hope that our first guest was a great selection in your eyes. I don't even need to hope. I know that you guys agree with that. The blessed Aussie sun has arrived. Thank you so much. What's going on? Your Pocket Troll. Good to see you too. Gaming Tiger is in here. Guys, hello. Welcome. Question for Fire. Oh, my God. We didn't even get going yet, but we have a question. You know what? I really don't mind. I really don't mind getting the questions rolling. So, Jack Ryan, if you have a serious question, let's go, baby. What have we got? It's gonna be something funny.
Is it a serious question?
I really doubt it. But we'll see. Our boy. Gotta love Jack Ryan. Guys, don't forget the merch store for the Holy Man is live now. Make sure you check that out. Streamlabs.com/theholyman/merch. Lots of cool stuff. So we have a lot of stuff planned for tonight. At least I do. Fire may not know everything that I want to discuss, but we're gonna talk streaming tips. I want to talk to him about how he got into streaming and what his thoughts and views are on all this, because as you guys are well aware, FireXit is a very giving person and he is a very supportive person, and I kind of want to know how this guy came to be the way that he is. So how does it feel to be the second sexiest person on screen? Jack Ryan wants to know.
I don't know, Jack. How does it feel?
Ooh, beautiful, beautiful.
I guess you'll probably get that. Him being the second person.
Yeah. So I figure we'll just kind of start off with you and kind of talking about what you were doing before you met me, and what your plans were for Twitch or YouTube or whatever it was that you were going to do. Because when I found you on TikTok, the video that I saw was you making a nice donation to a friend of yours that you enjoy watching and chatting with. And I love seeing stuff like that. I love seeing wholesome content of people showing support for one another. And I commented on that. You commented back. We followed each other, and it's been history ever since. Like we've developed a great friendship. You become like my right-hand man in this community, and I kind of want to let everybody know like what led to all that. So what was your path at that point before you met me? What were you trying to do?
Well, I mean, what I originally wanted to do was just do YouTube. Hold on, let's see. All right, the computer's back up. And mainly just do review videos, because I play a lot of mobile games, and I basically was just going to put them up on a website somewhere, and that was going to be the end of it. But somebody had mentioned Twitch. I can't remember. I think it was my brother, but I just started watching people. Basically, that was all I was doing, was a watcher. And I was like, this is kind of cool, actually. So I thought about just basically uploading a video, and I was doing it on mobile. I used, I think Twitch had an app, but I used Streamlabs for one of my things, and it was just me playing the game, and I wasn't really seeing anybody chat, and that was it. And as soon as I started getting followers, it kind of clicked. I just started going around to other channels, watching them. I hit a subscribe, and then I would see people notice it, and then it just kind of grew from there. I just kind of liked the shout outs and liked helping people and seeing everybody's reactions. So I just kept doing it. I went higher and higher, and that video that you saw was kind of what blew everything up. And as soon as I saw you comment on it, basically the next 2 months, you guys all know I've been in the congregation, and we got to this point.
Yeah, dude, I feel like you're a kindred spirit of mine. Like we're kind of the same. We both enjoy helping people. I'm unable to do it monetarily in the same aspect that you are, but there are many ways to support people. And I just like seeing people who aren't just in it for themselves, man. Like, so that's why I commented on your TikTok. And I always try to go out and I always try to find people that are like that. And I think that that's something that we've really been building up in this community, is we've really been finding people who are like-minded. And I really enjoy that, man. I really do.
I enjoy being in the community.
What is Gary? Yeah, you're definitely a diamond geezer, Fire.
Diamond geezer. All right.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for that, Allie. You are wonderful. All right. How's everyone doing? Guys, this is another favorite thing of mine about this community is y'all come to the streams, whether it's mine or someone else in the community. You come to the streams and you don't just hang out with the streamer, you hang out with each other. So it's always good to see within the stream chat I love that. Thank you so much for that subscription, Golden Dragon. I really appreciate you. That is wonderful of you. So there's a lot that I want to get to. I'm trying to figure out where I want to start. I guess where I kind of want to start is what kind of tips, and I know you're still kind of early on with the streaming thing, but what kind of tips do you have for other people who are just starting out, coming from another new streamer? What are things that you've learned already in the first 2 months of doing this that you can pass along to someone else?
Well, and I'm sure we'll get to it, but keeping a balance, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get more into it, more in depth, but shutting it off on some, like when you are done for the night, just shutting it off and not thinking about it. There's always tomorrow, but also just don't let it take all your time up. Everybody's got a life, and Twitch is there, the people are there. Just like everybody has told me. I mean, I'm guilty of that. I tend to stay on this thing all hours of the night. So, yeah, I would recommend you shutting this thing off when you are done.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that comes with the territory of being the kind of people that we are, where we want to keep helping. And I don't know about you, but with me, I've got this anxiety that I've had since high school where I talked about it inside our Discord as well. I don't open up about it too much, but if I'm going to preach to people that you should really open up and talk to someone, I feel like I got to do it too. So, I mean, I've had this issue since high school where I constantly feel like people dislike me. So when I'm not getting an opportunity to get to other streams and be in other people's streams as much as I want to be, sometimes my mind kind of starts to stray into that area of, oh my God, they're going to get upset with me. They're not going to return the favor. They're not going to want to support me anymore because I'm not in there with them as often as I should be. I really want to be there more. I don't know if you're the same way, but this is where I really got into an issue a few years ago. I think I talked to you about it, and I've talked to a few people about it. I may have mentioned it, not in as much detail on streams before, but I've been streaming for about 2.5 years. And the first go I had at it, I had 2 little breaks in there in the 2.5 years. But the first go I had at it, I started to figure it out. And I was growing, and I was seeing growth, and I was doing really well. And the problem with that was I was spending so much time with the content creation thing. So I'd be going to work, I'd come home, I'd go straight to my room, and I would be in streams, I would be streaming, and I didn't have that balance. I neglected family time a lot, and it ended up causing some discord in the home. Not to use the pun. Oh God. But yeah, it caused some discord in the house, and Wildish and I had a few fights about it. So I ended up taking a long break with it. So ever since then, I try to preach to everybody, family comes first. Your family and loved ones in real life should always come first. Make a plan, balance things out. And this is where I'll tell people having a schedule is super important, right? It's important for your home life, and it's important for growth too. I think having a schedule will help you grow as well.
Looks like Jack's got a question.
Where are we at? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll throw that up there in just a second. But yeah, so find that balance. If you have a significant other who's not involved with your streaming, work out a schedule with them, what days you can stream, what kind of hours you're looking at, stuff like that. It's definitely helpful. It'll keep your relationships healthy, and it'll allow you time to grow.
Definitely.
So Jack Ryan wants to know, how did you deal with the stagnation after affiliate? Do you want to touch on that one first? If there if there really was any for you.
For me, there hasn't been. For me, I hit it within a week after joining the congregation. So there really hasn't been that stagnation with me. However, I mean, you did say that you've been doing it for 2.5 years and what, 2 breaks. So I think that question would be more geared towards you.
Yeah, so I definitely hit that stagnation after affiliate, because the same with a lot of people. You're in a community that'll help you get to affiliate, and then it feels like there's kind of a drop off. So I had that at first, and it's tough to deal with, but you have to realize that a lot of the growth is dependent on you. So I will tell people, when you join our community, I can get people to your stream. Like, we can get the viewers to your stream to help you hit affiliate. Absolutely. But when we bring people to your stream, it's up to you to keep their attention. All right. And if you're struggling a little bit and you're not knowing what it is you want to, you're not sure what it is you want to do, or what you need to improve, or where you need to improve, definitely reach out to people. Go over your VODs, your playbacks, look at what you did, look what you can change. My biggest tip for that part of it is make sure you're talking. Make sure you're always talking. If you're playing by yourself, just think out loud, man. Just think out loud. Keep saying stuff. That's how, I'm telling you, when people come into your stream, you only really have like less than a minute to grab their attention before they leave. If you go into someone's stream and their gameplay is not incredible and they're not talking, chances are you're going to look for someone else. So definitely figure something out to where you can keep on talking. That's probably my best advice for that.
That's good advice.
Where are we looking at? Thank you guys so much for showing up. I really appreciate everyone who's hopped in here already. Any questions for Fire Exit? Any questions for me? Make sure you drop them in chat. If you want some stream advice, if you have some stream advice, anything you can talk about, please drop it in chat, and we will definitely get to it. This is absolutely true, Sport Gene. Absolutely. Guys, this is one of the top dogs over in the BCMG stream team. This guy is awesome. If you guys don't follow him already, make sure you drop him a follow. If one of my mods in chat could give this man a shout out, that would be beautiful. What do we got here? We got another one here. Okay, so Typical Gaming Girl asks, how do you keep anxiety under control when it comes to streaming? I will tell you a secret, Typical. I am very anxious right now, to be honest with you. So it might seem strange to some people, but before every stream, I get anxiety really bad. When I turn it on, normally it goes away because I have the community rolling in, and I love the community. I love the friendships that I've forged, and y'all make it really easy. Y'all make it really easy to just chat away and just have a good time. Now, recently, with all the changes that are going on with my channel, my anxiety's up a little bit more. The other night, it was a little high because it was my first time streaming with OBS, and I was concerned with, is everything going to go all right? Is something going to mess up? Am I going to know how to fix it? And that's why I had anxiety that night. And it's the same tonight. Tonight's new. It's different. Everything on the screen looks different to me, so I'm a little thrown off. But it's you guys. That's what helps me keep it under control. And I'm grateful for it. So when you guys come in and you're chatting it up and you're having a good time with me and showing the support that you show, it's super easy for me to keep going and just keep it all under control. How about you, Fire?
Well, I would say for me, it's getting to know you guys. I've actually been more comfortable as I go because I actually get to know each and every one of you. So right now, I mean, my anxiety is high. I don't usually talk to a group of people, but getting to know everybody has been amazing for me because I feel like I'm talking to people that I actually know. So it's actually calmed my anxiety down.
Yeah. It really is. I mean, it really is the people that come into the stream that make it easier on you. And it's wonderful. So Gary Baldy asks, if you had one thing that you could improve on as a streamer, what would it be and why? I'll let you go first on that one.
For me, definitely talking more. I mean, my last stream wasn't too bad, but definitely talking, engaging, because I do tend to go into my gameplay a little bit and I am playing and I get into the zone or I need to focus on there. Unlike you can sit there and go back and forth and watch the gameplay and talk to your chat. I focus on more of the gameplay. So I mean, kind of balancing, trying to engage chat more is probably something that I would improve on.
Yeah, and my gameplay kind of lacks a little bit because of how back and forth I am with chat. I mean, I still do all right. I guess I still do all right in Apex and whatnot. One thing I want to improve on is branching out, playing different games, and really getting more community members in on my streams. That's one thing I really want to improve upon. I've been so stuck on Apex with the wife because that's been our thing. It's a way to involve her in the streams, and we bring the kids on from time to time. That helps with family time and all that work. Again, I say find that balance. That really helps with that balance. So that's one thing I would definitely want to improve on. That, and I want to make my stream look a little more professional, and I think I'm well on my way with that. Getting it to look more professional, and I want to reach more people. That's difficult. That part's difficult, but that's definitely on the list. I truly hated my husband streaming and hanging out with internet people all the time. It caused a lot of issues, but a few months ago, where did it go? I hit it. But a few months ago, I decided to give it a go and watch the people who support my husband, and now I am hooked. It's crazy how much the communities actually care about each other in real life. Yeah, and I tell everybody, Pocket Troll, I tell everybody, online friends, like your gaming friends, your streaming friends, they're real friends. They really are. And FireExit is proof of it. You know, he came up, brought up a PC for me, helped me hook up OBS, hung out with me and my family for the weekend. I've got a bunch of you guys coming up to my place over the summer for a streamer get together. You guys are real friends. It's a real community. And I think, I used to think, why do people watch other people play video games? Like, I thought it was legit. Before I started on Twitch, I legitimately thought it was just people going on and watching other people play games. I didn't realize there was all this interaction or community building or any of that. But that is what is so amazing about it. This community building, this compassion. It's wonderful to me. Let's see. What do we got here? All right, let's go to a werewolf here. What 2 words would you use to describe yourself that you undervalue in yourself? Okay, so that's all right. What 2 words would you use to describe yourself that you undervalue in yourself?
Man, that is a tough
question. A werewolf, are you asking us to give you guys the things that we undervalue in ourselves? Is that basically the question? Yes, Pocket Troll, she is going to help you out with the gardening stuff, man. This is the new business venture that she's after, and I absolutely love it. But let's see. So we'll roll with that, Fire. What are 2 things that you undervalue in yourself as a streamer?
That is a very tough question. What do I undervalue?
For me, I can give you one right off the top of my head, and it goes back to the anxiety issue, is likability. Like I always undervalue my likability and my personality. But like I said, I think that goes hand in hand with my anxiety. Like I try my best to be open and to be myself and to just let loose. But in my own head, I'm like, there's got to be something that I can do better to make more people like me and to make more people want to come in, to make more people want to share me with their communities and pull more people. Like I always undervalue that in myself, my likability.
Not to kind of go off the same thing, but I mean, I guess it's similar. when people tell me, you know, how much they care about me and how much I do for the community and stuff like that. I mean, of course, you know, I do it to help people. I don't do it for any monetary gain or anything like that. So a lot of times I just brush it off. Like, you know, I think I'm not doing that much, but to many people, it's everything. So that's something that I guess I undervalue.
Yeah. Yeah, and that kind of support is hard to get for people. Like the monetary thing anyway, like hopping in and dropping bits here and there, it's a lot of people don't really expect that. So when they get that, they're blown away by it. And sometimes even donating 50 bits to someone just completely changes their day. It's so uplifting to certain people. Well, I would like to think to most people, because you could drop at my channel and give me 5 bits or 10 bits and I'm ecstatic. But most of all, I think that people giving me their time is even more incredible. Did you know that the average streamer gets like 5 minutes of someone's time before they move on to another stream?
That's crazy. Only 5 minutes. That's a short period of time.
Yeah, it's such a short amount of time. It's absurd. But to see people popping in and staying like for an entire stream is a rare thing. Is there a way to mess with audio volume on here, because they're saying they're having some issues?
Let me see. Is that my volume? One second.
Mine looks all right.
Audio.
Heck, just chatting with me makes my day. I know. It's awesome. But the last 2 months here has been absolutely incredible to me. Like building this community and growing this community has been awesome. Back out and reload stream. That fixed mine. Okay, perfect, Gary. We'll post this one up just to let everybody see that. So, guys, what we're doing today, we wanna get to know FireXit a little bit more. We want some background on what brought him to this point. We want to give some streaming tips and advice for you guys. If you have any specific questions, make sure you're asking them in chat. And like, we just want to talk about life in general. This is going to end up being a weekly thing, I'm hoping. I wanted to branch out and do another podcast with the experience that I've got from Nonsense and Deep Thoughts. I've never done a live one before. We've had a few live episodes over on Nonsense and Deep Thoughts, but I really wanted to get something that's strictly stream related. And what I want to do is I really want to promote our community. So if you guys want to be on the show, make sure you hit up the Discord. I do have a channel strictly for that. I've got a whole category strictly for this show. Make sure you hop in there and let me know if you want to be on. I'm going to try to do first come, first serve. Whoever wants on, whoever wants to talk about some stuff, please hop on in and let's do it. Maze Boop, thank you so much for that. This community is awesome. Slacker, it absolutely is. These people are wonderful. Oh my God. And I'm telling you, the ease of this website just makes it so worth it. I absolutely love it. So, all right.
Gary, can you hear me? Can you hear me on this one?
I can hear you. Absolutely. Right. So I want to get to some questions that Red Phoenix had for you, because she couldn't be here. She's playing Uno with her kids, and she said that was going to take up most of her night. So I want to get to a couple of those. There's just a few. And I believe, Fire, that these are aimed at you.
All right.
So we're going to get on that. I'm excited about this comment right here. So she wants to know, is finding balance between such an important job, family, and being so amazingly creative hard?
Yes. I mean, I would say so. You know, I get up at 2:30 in the morning. I travel an hour and a half to work, and you know, for the next 8 hours I am walking up and down high-rise buildings. I get home, and I mean, all day since I've been into this thing, I have thought about streaming. There have been nights where I dream about streaming and I'm actually waking up thinking that I'm on camera. And it's just been, it's been a tough struggle. When I get home, I want nothing more than just to come up here and turn my Xbox on and game. But I want to stream, but I do it every other day. But the days that I don't stream, I'm on my Xbox. So I'm not spending any time with my family. And, on top of that, I do the designs. I do that in my off time. And lately, I have found a little bit of a balance. It's still a struggle, but man, I love everybody here. So like I was saying earlier, I feel that need to be in everybody's streams. Every time I see one pop up, I'm like, oh, they're always in my channel. I'm gonna go here and let me go into their channel. And it is difficult. So the balance between the three has definitely been a little bit of a struggle for me. Hopefully, with me sticking to the schedule that I've been sticking to, because lately it was whenever I wanted to. Now I'm kind of doing every other day, usually around the same time, 6:30, 7 o'clock. But I guess sticking to that schedule and saying to myself that I'm not going to get on the other days has kind of helped out a little bit.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be for a while. It's going to be a work in progress trying to find that balance. Like when you're first starting out, it will definitely take some time. Like I had the 3 months off where I had to figure it out, and I refocused and I kind of got the idea of what I need to do and slowly put it into practice.
Right.
And I got to say, like having my wife be able to play with me on stream now has been a huge help. So ever since we got her own PlayStation and I can run Apex with her, it's awesome. Because before, it used to be I would play some matches one night and she would get to play the next night, or we'd play for 2 hours and then let the other one play. It was like a balancing act and it was wild. Well, let's go. Where is it? I had a comment from Gary I wanted to get to, where he had said he'd love to do it actually, but he can't stream from his PS5 unless he's playing a game. So Gary, the way we're utilizing this is super easy. We are on a website called StreamYard. So if you want to be on here, as long as you have a laptop, headset, and a microphone, and a camera, I mean, most laptops come with a camera now. As long as you have those things, you can be on. And as long as you have the time on, Thursday night like this. So really all that happens is I send you an invite and you join.
Have you tried it? Do they have a phone app? I haven't even looked, but
I haven't looked for a phone app yet. No, I didn't. I did not look yet.
Let's see.
Hey, look at this. We got Mr. Apex in the building. That's a guy I'd like to get on this show one of these days. Absolutely. And the mustache himself is here. Hercules, what's going on, my dude? Thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping by. We got the pilot episode of Holy's Confessionals. I hope you guys enjoy the name because I really do.
Hercules.
Yes, Soul Taker. So yes, you can go live on your phone with the Twitch app, but we are talking about the app that we're using to stream this right now. I am actually not using OBS, and I am not streaming from Twitch. We are streaming from a site called StreamYard.com. It is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So, with that said, do we have any other questions regarding streaming, gaming, or life in general right now before we move along to our next question that we have here? Well, keep them coming. I'll just read the next one here. Let's see. So that was answered. When creating designs, do the ideas come easily?
For me, yes. I do. When I'm not working, I own a business and I do fire suppression designs for different various fire suppression systems. So constantly using my brain here to design them, and it just keeps me thinking. So I'm always designing something, whether it be that or whether it be the logos or emotes. So yes, I mean it does come naturally for me, just because I'm always doing it every single day. It's just in my own head, and when I see something that looks good, I try to get it down on some paper or try to get it down on the computer, and yeah, I just go from there.
So we got a question here from Death Legends. He wants to know, what's some advice to keep going for your dream? So for me, I try to put things in perspective, and I try to look at things realistically. There are very few people who can make something like this into a career. You have to make enough money to support yourself. It's not easy to drop everything and go full time with streaming. Now, when I look at that realistically, I understand that it's a hard thing to do, and understanding that makes it easier for me to not give up or not get upset or not get depressed. So, as far as I can tell, I'm always going to need a full-time job. And the way I look at this is supplementing it. So I try to take baby steps. One piece of advice I give to people when they're first starting out is set your goals small. So when you hit affiliate, the first thing that pops up on your achievements page is path to partner. And when you look at that, you're like, all right, that's the next step. That's what I have to hit next. And with gamers, a lot of gamers are goal oriented. So when you see that, you're like, man, I gotta do this. But if you're not seeing the progress you want to see immediately, you're gonna get demoralized. Don't let that happen. Just you gotta chip away. You gotta slowly grind. It's a slow grind, man. It is. And you don't have to hit partner. You don't have to have this grand idea that you have to hit partner to be a successful streamer. Now, if you ask me if I want to hit partner, absolutely, man. I would love nothing more than that. But it's a difficult thing to do. So as long as I'm a part of this community, and as long as I'm seeing growth for myself and for you guys, I consider it a success. So I try, like I said before, I try to take it little by little, step by step, and enjoy the process, enjoy the ride along the way. And I'll always say I want to hide. I'm looking at the freaking bar up here. I want to help as many people as I possibly can along the way. Now, how about you? Do you have an answer for that question too?
Let me see here. I had that in the back of my mind. So the advice to keep going for your dream. Just have an end goal in mind. Setting that goal for yourself. Basically what it is that you want to accomplish, and baby steps. If your goal is to hit, I don't know if you talked on this, but if your goal is to hit on 300 or so subs, just set 110 at a time. You'll reach it. Doesn't have to be done today.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be done tomorrow, but you'll reach it. So having an end goal in mind is something that I would say is what's helped me. My end goal is to basically help as many people as I can.
Like, enjoy all of this. This is something that was unheard of or unthought of back in the 70s and 80s. You know what I mean? Like, just enjoy it all.
Just went offline.
Who just went offline?
Yours did. Oh, you're back on.
I was to say, it doesn't say end broadcast.
Well,
or it still has it up there. It better not have.
There, it's back up.
Oh my goodness.
You're
Scared
good.
the
You're
crap
good.
out of me. All right, where are we going? Because I know I saw a comment that I wanted to get to here. All right, here.
From
Got
Gary.
it, found it. Yep, Gary. All right. What is your earliest memories of playing games? Mine as a kid was playing the Sega Master System. The Sega Master System. My favorite game was the inbuilt Alex the Kid. I've never played that one, Gary. I haven't. But my earliest memories of playing video games was with my... Well, actually, no, I would have to say Atari. Because my dad did get an Atari before he bought my NES for me. And Pong was one of the first things we did. Pong and I think Centipede, right? Centipede was on Atari, wasn't it?
Yeah, I want to say it was on Atari.
But one of my earliest memories aside from that, like I literally just remember him having it and turning it on, but like actually playing, I would have to say, oh, my bitrate is really low and it's showing 0 viewers. What is happening? Can you guys still see me? What's happening here? But I don't know, man. Like the Nintendo in Final Fantasy for me, and that's why I'm playing it again. I absolutely love that game. I'm just sitting there playing it for hours. It was so much fun to me. Hercules lagging on my side. Yep.
It should still be good.
Man. Why is my bit rate so low? Are my kids on the thing? Oh, my wife is, but that's.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have it up. You're good.
All right.
Although it did drop quite a bit.
Yeah, my bit rate is real low right now, which is weird because I finally upped my internet speeds. So this is driving me nuts. All right, where are we at here? You're fine for me now. That's beautiful. Welcome in, Juliet. Nice to see you. Oh, God, I remember Tecmo Super Bowl and Little League Baseball, too. I have both of those currently on NES. I'll have to stream them sometime soon. Pong is OG. Heck yeah, it was, man. Ooh, how about Game Boy? Did you ever have Game Boy? Like
I had every single one of the Game Boys. I think I had every single one of the Pokemon games along with it. That was what I used to play on the Game Boy.
Yeah, I had red, blue, and yellow.
Yeah, red, blue, yellow. I had them all. I would get the Game Boy just to play the Pokemon. I mean, I went and bought a Switch just to play it. So,
dude, I liked Pokemon Yellow, but it pissed me off because one, you could not evolve Pikachu, and Raichu is my favorite Pokemon. And two, you couldn't catch another Pikachu to evolve that one. You only got the one Pikachu in it, which pissed me off. And do you remember the original Game Boy, like the attachments that would come with it?
Yes.
Like you could get like a little printer, you could get like a little light
camera
to it.
Yeah.
Camera. Oh my God, so many things for it. All right. Another question is, what is your most memorable campaign in any game that you loved? Ooh, that's a good one. You got one off the top of your head?
Well, I've always been a Final Fantasy fan, so I mean, there's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
7 was my all-time favorite, but
me too. Absolutely.
There was the campaign for Final Fantasy X, which is very good, and basically it was the cutscene. I can't remember if it was the middle of the game. But yeah, just like Yuna, the cutscenes that she had, the amazing graphics that was at the time when you thought it was amazing graphics.
Right? Yes, I go back.
Yeah, Final Fantasy X had some great campaigns on there.
It did. Now, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm playing through the original Final Fantasy again, and it's just so much fun. And it's such a long game. And I think I told you the other day, like, they don't give very many clues at all. Like, you go into a village to try to figure out where to go next, and like one of the characters kind of gives a little bit of a tip on where to go. But if we're talking campaigns, I would be wrong to not include something from Skyrim, because Skyrim is another one of my favorite games ever. Absolutely incredible. Now, which one did I like the best? Which campaign, which quest line did I like the best in that? I don't know. I think maybe the Dark Brotherhood quest line Companions was kind of boring. It was kind of just going into a bunch of dungeons and just slaying Draugr. But I really like the Dark Brotherhood, because once you get to the end of that, you have a decision to make. Have you ever played Skyrim? Yeah, you should have it on Xbox, right?
I played Elder Scrolls.
So at the end of that quest line, you have to make the decision of whether you're going to kill Cicero or not. Big decision. If you don't kill him, he is a hilarious follower. Hilarious. So, but he is kind of annoying.
Right. Now, I played half the game, but yeah, I mean, it's a fun game.
So
I never did get into it as much.
Dude, Skyrim is just so great. Like, even the Thieves Guild quest line, I'm pretty sure Wildish would tell you that her favorite is the Thieves Guild. She does it every time, because every time she plays that game, she is a sneaky archer. Every single time. She can't help
Death Legend says Dragon Age. I played Dragon Age. I played Inquisition. That's a good one.
Yep, I have not played Dragon Age. Actually, we recently bought Inquisition for my son, so he has it. Maybe I'll have to steal it from him sometime and check it out.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. How can you not? Honestly, guys, how can you not love Skyrim? It's a timeless classic at this point. I will not forget the ad that I saw for that game, the trailer. It was absolutely incredible. It's just the Dragonborn walking into the village, you know, the iconic iron helmet, walks into the village. Every villager's running out past him, bumping into him, running from this dragon. The dragon lands, does its big roar, and all the Dragonborn does is pull out his sword. He's like, let's go, bitch. I got you. And then at the very end, 11, 11, 11. Ooh, still get chills. You can still find that on YouTube. So if you never saw that original trailer for Skyrim, go watch it on YouTube. It's good. Absolutely you gotta get it. Oh my goodness. Do we have any other questions from chat? Dude, we're here for everything, guys. We're here for streamer tips, advice, questions. If you have questions or advice, feel free to drop it. Something that's helped you grow. Something that you would like to fix with your streams, advice that you could use to fix your streams. If you have personal questions for us, guys, we're here for it all, man. We're here just hanging out, relaxing,
nothing too
having
personal.
A good time. nothing too personal, but I'm good with the personal stuff. Don't worry, I got you guys. Yeah, Hercules, absolutely, man. There will always be a special place in my heart for that game. Yep, I'm right there with you. Only two things can be better: different voice actors, yes, and Coop, or co-op, yes, Coop. There's no dash.
Borderlands, that is a good one.
That's one I have to play. Oh man, this is definitely going to be a fun weekly thing, I think. So, guys, if you are not in the Discord community yet and you're here in stream, and for those of you who are watching afterwards or listening on Spotify afterwards and would like to join our community, make sure you hit up my Twitch channel. There is a panel underneath the stream. If you hit the chat tab, jump in the Discord community. If you want to be a guest on the show, sign up. There's a little channel in there where it says, "Can I join?" and it's underneath the topics there, the show name. You will find it. Just hop on in there, ask if you could be on the show. I want to involve as many community members as I can. We don't always have to do just 2 people. We can get 3, 4, as many as 10 people on here at once if we really want to, although I think that would be a tad crazy. I think I want to do like 3 or 4 max, but definitely get on in there and let me know.
He's got a tip about your stream, not the chat, or maybe my stream. I don't know. And then Gary wants to know if you'd rather have fingers or toes for fingers.
I would rather have fingers for toes. I do not want my toes to be my fingers.
Right.
I got some nasty feet, bro. 100%.
Yeah, nobody needs to look at your toes for fingers.
Hey, Death Legends, can you elaborate on what you mean by that? You said your tip is it's your stream. Oh, never mind. Now that I read it out loud, I got it. It's your stream, not your chats.
Yeah.
That does make sense. This is your stream. This is your channel. You run it how you want to run it. Definitely getting advice from people is never a bad thing, but don't let someone come in and tell you what game you should play. Don't let someone come in and tell you you should do this differently with your channel. I'm a little squeamish about getting random advice from people I don't know. If it's one of you guys, if you have a concern or a question or maybe a tip that you want to give me, send it privately, no problem. But for people who don't know,
Clutches. What did Clutch ask?
Clutch, my thing was going a little crazy there for a bit. Bree, what's going on? Did you ask something of me, Clutch, my co-host for Nonsense and Deep Thoughts podcast? Guys, check that out over on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. My best buddy, Clutch Killer 16, and I have our own podcast, and that is what made me want to do this for the Twitch channel so that we can get some streaming talk and life talk on here. It's because you're a see you next Tuesday. All right, how far up is your question there, Clutch Killer? Back up a little more. Back up a little more. Here's the other thing, guys. If you drop a comment, and I do happen to miss it, feel free to drop it again. I don't mind repeats, because if I miss something, go ahead and do it again, because I will get to it. How it feel being such a sexy beast? I don't know. Fire, what do you think?
I think he was referring to you.
Oh, he might be. But that's just because he's like, all about me. He loves me, man. He loves me.
Care to elaborate, Clutch?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, see?
I knew it. See? He would never say something nice about me. You know that, right?
I guess I have to answer his question. It feels good. I don't know if there's anybody I'd like to thank for that. I like to thank myself. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we have a personal thing right here. Someone wants personal advice. Okay. From watching me on stream, what would you suggest, if anything, that I could improve on? Let me see.
That'd be a hard one. You're funny, Gary.
Exactly. I think Gary's thing is getting people in the first place. When people are chatting, Gary, you are quick to respond. You are very witty, and because you play COD and you're on with people all the time, you're always talking. You're always saying something. So I wouldn't say that it's not entertaining or anything. I just think that your thing is that you need to pull people in first, because I think if people get into your stream, they're gonna like your personality, man. I think you're fucking hilarious. I absolutely
for sure. I clip him every time I'm on his chat.
I know, right? Like it's and that accent, man. My goodness.
Somebody asked a question: why are we robots? That's deep.
Wait. Who said this? Why are we robots? Beep boop beep beep boop. Why are we stuck in this never-ending loop? So, have you ever heard this theory that at the end of your life, your brain will replay your entire life for 7 minutes? Like it's like 7 minutes before you die. So if that's true, at the end of that replay life, will your brain replay your entire life again within that replay, and then you're stuck in an infinite loop of replays?
What movie did you watch last night?
Actually, I just re-listened to an episode of my own podcast, and it made me think of it.
Nice.
Yo, Philly Perk is in the building. What is going on, my man? I'm jealous of the
right, Clutch.
Okay, this one's satire. This one right here is satire, Goody. I don't know what you're talking about, my dude. How do we learn to be as good as you guys are on Apex? I'm not that good at Apex, and I've explained this before. The reason being, I will talk to you guys a hell of a lot more than I will ever pay attention to the game.
And I know he's not talking about me.
It's beautiful, man. That's absolutely beautiful. Let's see. Wait, what in the world? You just slapped the holy man with a frying pan. I have never seen that before, but yeah. So Clutch, yeah, I agree. Ooh, that's another. That's another thing I got to discuss within our community server. I have ideas. I don't want to be in this hell forever, Jack Ryan says. Well,
Did
my
your
theory
wife
was
tell you
this
the
is
good
how we get our
news?
feelings of deja vu.
What is the good news, Holly?
Oh, what about good news? Oh, yes, Bree, she did. I'm super excited.
Oh,
Super excited.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yep. I don't know if the kids are outside the room or not, so I don't really want to say it out loud. But yes,
Gotcha.
yes, I'm super stoked. Ooh, here's a good one. Here's a good one for anybody looking for advice, in just random advice in particular. Okay. Your Pocket Troll says, I can't stay in a stream very long if the game sound is super loud and the person streaming is quiet. So I have to turn up the sound, then get blasted in the ears with game sound. Yep. Because there are people out there who are hypersensitive to certain noises, loud noises, etc. So make sure your game volume and your volume on your mic are adjusted properly. When I hop into a stream, I definitely prefer to hear the streamer over the gameplay. I could care less about the gameplay. I mean, clearly it's nice to have the sound there, as I found out on Tuesday when mine wasn't working. Which, by the way, Fire, I got the cord and I think it works from what
Sweet.
I tested. So I'll check that out soon. But always about the streamer. I go into streams for the streamer. Clutch is someone who generally goes into a stream for gameplay, and there are people who do that as well. But I prefer a nice balance where your mic is louder than the gameplay. 110%.
Definitely.
Here's one from Goody. Do you guys like motorcycles and do you ride? Personally, I like motorcycles, but I do not ride. I've never gotten my license. Always kind of wish I did, but I kind of prefer four wheels. I like my cars.
Right. No, I do like motorcycles, and I actually work on them.
Oh, nice.
I do not own one, but growing up, I worked on carburetors. I can put anything back together. So if I took it apart, I can put it back together. So I've always been able to work on motorcycles. It just comes easy for me. So, but I do like motorcycles.
Backcountry, did I miss a previous comment on that reply thing? I would say yes, because one of the last words my father said before he passed was from his first marriage 50 years earlier. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. I know I told you that before. Just thought I'd say it again. Wait, Jack, what are you talking about? We're starting a swingers club? What? My goodness. Yeah, it's all right though, guys. It's all right because we're not PG-13 anymore. We can do whatever the hell we want over here on my channel. We're out here having fun, so don't let it stop you. Where are we at?
Oh, Ewoks here.
We got some crazy stuff. You have clutched. You've clutched it. You clutched it.
Yes, he did get it.
It's so exciting. It's a beautiful travel tumbler, guys. The Holy Man. We got the congregation logo at the top. We got BCMG at the bottom. This nice, simple Holy Man script designed by this guy right here. Did a fantastic job. Fucking love it. But don't forget to check out the Streamlabs store if you would like some Holy Man merch or some congregation merch. Even a handful of Nonsense and Deep Thoughts items in there. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Oh, guys, and I'm gonna hit on what I hit on all the time in my own streams. A great way to support your fellow streamers is by hosting them. Go ahead and set up your auto host list. If you don't know how to do that, hop into the community, ask somebody. We can put it in a channel, tuck it away so that everybody has easy access to it. I don't know if they're working properly, if the auto host list is working properly on Twitch yet or not, but hosting
Clutch has a question.
Hosting does a lot for your fellow streamers. So if you're watching them, make sure you host them up. It helps bring new people into the stream.
Mm-hmm.
This one's for you, Home Slice.
Yep, I figured that one. Free. I don't charge
Free
anybody.
$95.
You want emotes done? All you have to do is drop into the Discord. Not say my Discord. Drop into the congregation.
Hours.
Here,
This is
and
hours.
hit me up in a DM. Tell me what you want. I usually will get back to you within a day.
Clutch is
And I can
Gemini.
make whatever you want. I know. Well, Clutch is, but he isn't. I see his name there, but he isn't.
He never pops in. He's always too busy. He's either working or he's sleeping or he's playing Apex. You know, he's got a busy life. Fucking guy. My goodness. Man. You know, I have a lot of fun doing this. I almost feel like I want to do this more than one time a week. I like just sitting around chatting. And I don't know about you guys, but I've got my drink with me. Kind of wish I had some whiskey, but
Nice,
all right
Herc.
with Mike's Harder Pineapple Mandarin tonight is the drink of choice. And
So here's another one from Goody.
all right, let me see. Oh my God, Goody! This is like one of my favorite fucking questions. I actually like from time to time, if I'm bored while I'm driving out at work, I go back and listen to old podcast episodes of mine, and one of my episodes touched on this. So like I have it in my head still. So I'll let Fire go first because I want to hear his answer. This is always a fun question, man. I love it.
There's a lot of things that I'd actually do. Basically, I could spend that money so quickly. So let's say if it was, I don't know what typical winnings would be, $100 million. I could probably spend it pretty quickly. I would give back to a lot of people, but I would definitely have to spend on myself first. Buy myself all new equipment, pretty much the best of the best. And then the rest of it, obviously, you guys know how I am. I probably would give back to everybody until I probably went broke.
Yeah. So I like to get really in depth in this question because it's one of my favorite questions to answer. So winning the lottery now, if we consider this, it's like, what's the base for like Powerball? Powerball is a national one. Powerball and Mega Millions, right? It's like 20 million for when it resets. It goes down to like 20 million, right?
Usually about 20 million.
$20 million is a lot of money. So
Yes.
you figure you get about half of that after your taxes, right? Right? You get about half of it back.
Yeah.
So even 10 million is a lot of money. So the very first thing I do is put 4 million in the bank in a savings account. So I got $1 million for my son, $1 million for my daughter, $1 million for me, $1 million for my wife. So 3 separate accounts, put it in savings. And without like investing in different things, just in a savings account alone, the interest that you get on $1 million. If you live simply, like if I were to live like I do now in a simple home and just have a handful of cars, I could live off the interest alone. Like my grandkids wouldn't have to work. But so I do that. I put the money in the bank and then I get myself a nice house with a big piece of property, fucking huge piece of property. Okay, because I want to be out in the middle of nowhere. I want to have my Elon Musk Starlink internet so I don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I have a nice house, and I'm not talking like something super expensive. I'd spend like 300 grand on a house and property. Then I get a handful of cars. I need to have a nice truck. I need to have an SUV and then a car. This is a slick deal right there. Then my close family and friends are taken care of, and by that I mean you don't have any more bills. All your debt's paid off. You've got yourself a nice car, and you got yourself a decent house. And that's close family and friends. I'm not taking care of everybody. But then with whatever money I have left over, like I'm not going to work another day in my life. First off, I'll tell you that right now. I'm not working another day in my life. My work is going to be helping people, and it's going to be spent on Twitch. I would probably stream 2 to 3 days a week, and the rest of the time I'm hopping around to different streams and I'm just donating like crazy. I know you would do the same, right? Like have you ever watched any of Mr. Beast's videos? Or watch any of these people that go into a Twitch stream and they just dump like $1,000 donation or a $10,000 donation? Like how
somebody
amazing must
called
that be?
me the next Mr. Beast.
That's fucking awesome. I absolutely love it. But well, and then like not only on Twitch, I would try to make it my life's goal to just help as many people as possible. Now, instead of going out and spending a shit ton of money on a handful of people, you could spend a little bit of money on a shit ton of people. Like, wouldn't it be nice to be out at a gas station and maybe you see a single mother at a gas pump and she's got an old hoopty. You got a baby seat in the back with the baby in there crying. She's got, like, it's a rust bucket, man. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to walk up to this woman and be like, ma'am, I want to get you a car. You don't have to come with me now. If you'd like to bring someone with you, because you know the world's fucking crazy. They might not trust you. You say, if you'd like to come, or if you'd like to get someone to come with you, I want to get you a car. I want to take you to a car lot and buy you a car. It doesn't have to be a brand new car. You could take this person to a used car lot, get them something for 8 to 10 grand that's going to run for a while, and just imagine how much that means to that person. So that's what I would do with the money. I would spend my life just helping people after spending a little bit on myself and my friends.
Now, there's somebody on TikTok that kind of does stuff like that. His name is Jimmy Darts. If you haven't, check him out. He's kind of like Mr. Beast, but he actually goes. People actually comment what he should do, and he actually goes out and does it, and just helps everybody out. So he's pretty fun to watch.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I absolutely love that stuff, man. That's that wholesome content that gives you hope in humanity again, and hope in the streamer community in general. All right. So Clutch says, I need a new game. What should I get? Was thinking the WWE 2K22. Well, I mean, after I was on the wrestling show with Coach Peanut last week, I mean, I would say, yeah, go for it. So maybe you could catch up with some of the newer wrestlers. But guys, thank you so much for everybody who's been cheering the bits. I know I haven't really addressed it. I'm trying to stick to just the chat comments and stuff, but you guys are like making me really want to address it now. But thank you all so much for any kind of bits or donations you're making to the stream. I really appreciate that. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I appreciate every single one of you. And if I have any mods in chat, could y'all please shout them out for me? Okay, not a problem. You go ahead and do what you got to do, my man. I'm gonna remove you for just a second. All right.
Yep.
All right, so back over to here. Fire just needs a minute to do what he's got to do. He's got something to take care of. He's going to hop right back in. Let's see, where are we at? 2K22, man. Like, I would like to get back into wrestling. I kind of want to get my kids into wrestling a little bit too. Golly, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So let's see. Right. Ooh, yeah, that's what I wanted to address. I missed that one. Gary, your situation, 100%. It depends on who it is. If you know the person, I would address it off stream in a private message, because I don't want to call anybody out. I don't want to make somebody feel bad. And the other thing is, it depends on whether they know the etiquette or not. Like, if they're new to streaming, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. If they're self-promoting in chat, I try to reach out off stream, because I don't want to embarrass them on stream, because I don't want to, I don't want to kind of hurt their motivation or turn them away from streaming as a whole. I don't want to turn people away from streaming as a whole, so I would try to address it off stream. But if it's someone that you don't know and they're hopping into your channel and they're self-promoting, even if it's over on Facebook, that's a no-go. I would definitely call it out right on stream. I'd be like, listen, it's in my rules. Definitely put it in the rules for your channel. This way they can't say shit. Put it in the rules for your channel. No self-promo. That's the #1 rule on my channel. So as soon as you hop in, it's the first rule you read. No self-promo. Because trust me, man, as you guys know, you know me well, I promo everybody. If you were in my chat and you're active, I'm going to give you a shout out. I'm going to tell people to go check you out. But coming into someone's streaming and telling the rest of the people in chat that you are going to be going live now, or you're currently live, so you can't stick around, don't do that, because that's trying to pull viewers from this person's page. You don't do that. But yeah, if it's someone you don't know, I would 110% call them out live on chat. Let's see. Guys, you're so awesome. Thank you so much. Every single one of you. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the bits. You all are wonderful. If I have mods in chat, could y'all please shout out anyone that's active, anyone that's donating, all that good stuff. I want to share the love. I want you guys to get to know one another as well. If you are not in the Discord, please drop the Discord command in chat. Join the Discord today. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Clutch Killer. I cannot forget. Because that was also in that podcast episode. Cannot forget about your house across the way. So when I buy my big piece of property with my lottery winnings, guys, my wife says he can have a house on the property, but it's got to be way over there on the corner where no one else can see him. You know what I'm saying? She's got strict rules. This right here, 110% backcountry. Oh my God, am I behind in chat? This is like the first time ever. But you got to remember, this is all new to me. It's all about the talking, and I'm not used to seeing this screen up here. This is new, and I like it. I kind of like it. I really love this platform. If you're smart, the interest alone will allow you to live comfortably. Absolutely. Just the interest alone on $1 million in a savings account. I think I did the math one day, and it's definitely over $2,000 a month. Like, so if you already have all your stuff paid off, you got your cars paid off, your house paid off, all you got to do is pay your bills and your groceries. I think that's fairly easy to do. I really do. Look, yep. Next Mr. Beast is, yeah, dude, FireXit is definitely going to be the next Mr. Beast. 110%. If this dude had the kind of money Mr. Beast has, 100%. Which, by the way, guys, I will tell you, if you are into podcasts, Joe Rogan has recently had Mr. Beast on his podcast, and it was a fantastic episode. It actually lit a fire in me, and I'm pushing hard now, man. Like, I'm really trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to branch out and get onto other social media platforms, which is another topic I want to get to before we get out of here tonight. But man, was that a good episode on Rogan. So if you haven't yet, check it out. He's over on Spotify. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube as well, but head over to Spotify, find Joe Rogan's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, and look for the episode with Mr. Beast. It's one of the newest ones there. One of the newest episodes there. Yeah, 110%. I've literally had no interaction with this guy other than twice. He has appeared. Yes. Call him out then. Call him out, in worst case scenario, ban him from your chat. If he's not going to respect you, your rules on your channel, kick him. It's not worth it. If all he's doing is coming in, dropping his own promo, nah, get him out of there, man. Get him out of there. Let's see. So that was one of the topics we also wanted to discuss tonight was how important is it to, my camera is not happy right now. This is weird. Sorry for the fuzziness. How important is it to branch out to other platforms, i.e. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, any of that? How important is it to branch out to these other platforms in order to grow? Do you guys have any take on that? I'll ask Fire when he gets back. But personally, I definitely think we do. Let me just try to catch up with chat really quick before I give an answer for that. Oh, listen, man. All right, all right. So before I get to that, Hurt Galees, I want to address this. All right. First off, no such thing. No such thing. This is why on my channel, I have it set to allow any kind of donation for bits down to 1 bit. Absolutely okay. Because you're considering giving your hard-earned cash to me, man. A bit is a bit. Like, it does not matter to me, and I didn't see exactly how much you donated, so I'm not saying it was just 1 bit, but I go to channels and I see limits. I went to cheer in a channel 25 bits, and they had a 50-bit limit, and you know what that made me do? Not donate. I don't know why people do it. Like, I don't care how many times you do it, okay? I don't care how many times you do 1 bit, 1 bit, 1 bit, 1 bit. I don't mind. I like seeing it. So when someone has that restriction on how many you can give for a minimum, I decide not to do it. So I literally appreciate everything that's donated here. even your time, man. I'll always say that to me, time is more valuable than money. So you just giving me your time alone is more than enough, guys. For real. I really appreciate that. Welcome back, Fire.
What's up?
Rolling through.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up.
No, Rebel, don't ever think this. I don't. Okay, so while I do want to make this maybe a side gig someday, and make it supplemental income, or God willing, make this a full-time job someday, I will never expect payment from people. I don't expect you to pay me for this. I'm not helping people to get paid. I help people because it's just something I like to do. Like I've always wanted a career where I could help, but I don't have that. So this is where I get my fix. This here, streaming, reaching out to people, enjoying time with people, this is what I love, man. I love doing this. And while I may not be the best at it, I still love it. And I want to give back as much as I possibly can. So please don't ever feel like you have to repay me for anything. Really. Oh my God, I am way behind, aren't I? Holy moly. I'm getting there. Hi, Lady Lambo. How are you? I saw you. I've been trying to do little waves. I'm trying to get through all the comments. I really don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. I'm not. Absolutely not. I appreciate you. All right. So Cactus Gus has one for you. I'm catching up slowly, guys. I've been going off here. I have one for Fire. What is the thing you look forward to the most when you turn the stream on or just pick up the controller?
Honestly, seeing everybody and engaging with them, whether it be people that I have to throughout the day or people that I haven't seen in a while. Basically, this is my escape. So I just enjoy being here. Just picking up the controller, turn the camera on. It's a nice getaway for me. So not saying that I don't enjoy my life. I do. But this is just for me. So I guess just being alone, where I can focus and talking with everybody, that's kind of what I look forward to.
So just to pile on to that, Fire, we all need something. For the most part, most of us who are into this, we have regular lives. We are we're hard workers. We're working 40 hours a week, and we just need that escape. And I'll speak from the experience of being a man and being the head of the household, being the breadwinner. I deal with a lot of stress on a daily basis. And when I come into this room and I turn on my computer, turn on my game, I just feel completely relaxed. And you need that. You need to have something you love as a getaway to get away from the rest of the world, man. It's super helpful. And it can really help you. Just get away from everything. I just said that like twice in a row, but I can't emphasize it enough, I guess. This is a good point too from Bell.
Exactly, Herc.
Make sure your mod team knows your channel rules and enforces it well. That's definitely a good point. I'm actually currently working on setting up some rules for my mods as we speak. I've got to add to it after this stream here. Do you see something else you want to call out here?
Death Legends really wants to be on the show.
Clutch, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Dude, I love doing this. I just think it's a lot of fun. And if I can do it more often, I will. I like talking, man. This is fun. Heck, you don't work. You will have enough time to grow your own food and also raise your own food. Forget a grocery store. Absolutely, dude. All right, here we go. Question again. I want to start a podcast, but I don't know where to start. Do you know where I started with Clutch Killer? We had a laptop and we had gaming headsets with an auxiliary splitter, and that was it, man. So we talked about it for years about how we wanted to do either a sports show, radio show, podcast, something like that. And finally, we were like, let's just, you know what? Let's do it. Because we didn't have the money to invest in equipment. So we're like, yeah, get it done. So if you go back and listen to Nonsense and Deep Thoughts on Spotify, Apple, or YouTube, and you start at the beginning, the audio quality is absolute trash. Like, we didn't have anything. And then I slowly started we started with a USB mic, and then I got a mixer, and we got some XLR mics, and we got some nice programs to use. We started out with the voice recorder on the laptop. Then we moved to Audacity, which is a great tool for recording. And I use Wondershare to put everything together. Wondershare Filmora. And I use Anchor.fm to upload all my shit. Really, really easy. If you have any questions about it and you want to talk to me off air, absolutely, I will give advice, tell you what I use and how I go about it. And I have no problem helping people get started. What is the first other platform you would recommend getting onto? So I will tell you this. The one platform that has really helped me lately is TikTok. That's how I have found most of the people that have joined the community in the last month and a half. Would you agree, Fire?
Yeah, TikTok. Twitter has been good, but I mean, like, yeah, as far as like videos and stuff like that, TikTok, Hover has been good as well.
Hover's growing. Definitely
Yes.
find Hover if you're not on Hover yet. Hover is like TikTok for gamers because it has your Twitch. It has your Twitch attached to it. So when someone sees your video, there's a little button that says visit on Twitch. You just push it and you're there.
Yeah, sometimes I even go through the live section, so I watch to see who is live at the moment, like, because there are times when nobody in this community is on, so I actually try to go find somebody. So Hover is a great way to actually find someone, pull them up, and go right to their Twitch page.
Lady Lambo, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the subs. I want to support people within my community. I want to support as many people as I can, and I hope to bring more people into this community. So my big goal with growing this community server is, and this goes back to the beginning of the conversation tonight with, anxiety over trying to get to everybody's streams and feeling bad when you don't get there. My goal is to have so many people in this community that have made connections with everyone else in the community that you're always going to have double-digit viewers. Right now, we're at about 220 in the Discord server, and even more than that come around to the streams. So as long as you're doing what you should be doing and reaching out, making connections, making friendships, the more people that we bring in, the more chance you have of averaging double-digit viewers, and it's only going to go up from there, guys. So if you want to treat this community like your home base, feel free to do so. If you want to advertise our Discord in your stream, feel free to do so. We have a separate channel just for our logos. So if you want to put it in a panel below your stream, or you want to throw it, you want to throw it as an overlay on your stream, you can do that. Absolutely. The more people we bring in that are like-minded, the better off our community will be. I just want to show community support, and I want you guys to do the same. Like, we're all going to grow together, guys. 110%. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. How much farther do I have to go? Holy moly.
Were you on slow mode over there?
No. My problem was I got talking so much and I forgot to look at chat, and I keep trying to bring up all these questions, and I'm getting behind for the first time ever. Nice. I feel awkward.
2 years and 1 month.
There's the Death Legends one that you were mentioning before. I want to get on these someday. Dude, guys, so here's the plan. I want to do this every week. And if I get enough of you that want to be on here, we might expand to 2 times a week. The goal of this show here is to showcase members of the community, because I feel like since I've been growing so much lately, it's thanks to you guys. First off, thanks to you guys. Second off, because of you guys, I want to promote you guys. Because I'm growing because of you guys, I want to promote you guys. So I want to put your name out there. So if we can get the viewers in here, you guys are going to get that exposure. And that's what I want. I want people to get to know you. I want to be able to help people grow their streams. I want everybody to just have a good time and grow together. So if you want to be on the show, get in the Discord, get in that channel, and hit me up. We're going to get a lot of people. And then depending on how many people, we might do multiple days a week, guys. Because this is very fun. I enjoy this. Yo, Philly Perk. Dude. You're something else, man. Guys, if you don't know Philly Perk, this dude's from my hometown. He's absolutely hilarious. If you go visit one of his streams, you might catch him shotgunning some beers. Absolutely great dude. Absolutely great dude. My God. Oh my goodness. I need some whiskey. This shit's not doing it for me. But yeah, guys, we're gonna we can get multiple people on here at a time. So this is 110% true. TikTok is a huge opportunity to reach a lot of people. Twitter, you mentioned Twitter too, Fire. I've been told that Twitter is really good, and I've been trying to get back into it myself. It's just getting people to follow you initially is really tough, man.
It's that initial grind, but yeah.
Definitely.
I just see a lot of people using Twitter for gaming.
Yeah, so this right here, best practice for Hover is to not just repost TikToks, though. The hardcore Hover creators don't like seeing that TikTok watermark. And I'm guilty of it myself just because I've been lazy a few times. So I'm like, I got to put something on Hover over here just to keep it going. But from what I found out, Hover will suppress your video if you have a TikTok watermark. And I saw a TikTok video one day of someone showing you an app where you can remove that watermark. But the nice thing is you can pull clips right from Hover. Like you can get your Twitch clips right from there. The few Twitch clips that I pulled right from there without doing any kind of editing or whatever have gotten more views than the ones that I shared from TikTok. So what Philly's saying here is absolutely true. Definitely listen to that advice. Yep, he said the same thing right there. Absolutely. He started removing the watermark on his TikToks before he posts to Hover, and it helps the algorithm. Oh my goodness. I have to go finish getting ready, but just want to say, Holy, I'm so glad that I met you, and I'm so happy with how far you've come. I can't wait to watch you grow even more. Bree, thank you so much. It's definitely been a long time. Bree is someone that I met back when I first started streaming. We were in a Facebook group together, and we definitely became great friends. We started playing Apex together, and it's been history ever since. And I will say that just this whole experience, just meeting people and making great friendships because of this is totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Man, you are catching up.
And I mean, calm myself down for a second. It's really cool to see comments like that. Like I've seen a few on TikTok lately, and it really hits me where people say shit that I don't think I deserve. Like I inspire them, or they want to be like me when it comes to being a content creator or a Twitch streamer. And that's not really something I ever thought I'd hear before. I just come on and I do what I do, and I try to have fun with everybody, and really never expected to hear any of that from anyone. Like I'm not big by any means, but the growth this last month and the friendships I've made this last month blow me away. Absolutely blow me away. And I really cannot wait until July when everyone starts coming up for this streamer get together I'm planning. And it's awesome too, because I Am Scoobs is the reason that we're doing it, because he came down last year, and last year I was like, next year I want to do it. Wildish and I, we don't always have the money to travel, so I said, you know what, I might as well just invite people, and if people can come up, then that's awesome. And so many people have said, we're coming up, we're going to make an effort to be there. Blown away, absolutely blown away by the amount of friends I've made on this platform, man.
I agree with that.
Boom, right here. Mr. Apex, I like this comment. How far behind am I with that comment?
That's why I said, you catch that?
You know the bits minimum limit you were talking about and then not giving bits because of it? I'm that way with followers only mode. If I go into a stream where you have to be a follower to interact, I won't follow Mr. Apex 100%. Because the way I look... Yes, dude. The way I look at it is they're trying... Like, that's their way to try to get followers. Right? Now, I understand some people are a little nervous about the hate raids that have been going on lately, but I feel like there are ways to deal with the hate raids without doing this follower only thing, because a lot of times I hop into a stream, I want to talk to the streamer first. I want to get to know him a little bit, and if I can't hop in and chat, I'm out. I'm outie 5,000, baby. Yo, Hercules, Philly Perk is definitely your kind of guy. 100%, dude. I've been saying 100% a lot. I think I've been drinking a little much. These blood thinners, they get you tipsy a little quick there. What are you seeing out there, Fire?
Let's see.
Anything you want to address?
No.
I hope someday.
Jack Ryan, holy for partner. Always.
Jack, you're the one that does it the most, man. Yeah, when I was in your friggin' subathon stream, you made me want to tear up, man. The nice shit you're saying about me. Good Lord, I don't deserve any of that.
Gary, have a good night.
Oh my God.
All right, so Mr. Apex
says hello. I think I caught up finally.
Oh yeah, your first chat. Miss Pink Princess.
Wrong one. It moved. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is.
There we go.
Hey, Mr. Apex, this is what I got set up. So now that I'm using OBS, my next stream, I plan on having the pop out window for the quick actions. That's the only thing I'm going to take off the Twitch page is the quick actions tab. This way, if something like that does happen, emotes only. Because if you do emotes only, what are they going to do? Angry faces? Come on. So that's good. That's good advice right there, man. Val, yes, I hate follower only, sub only chats. Sub only's even worse. Because sub only chats, like, you really have to think highly of yourself, right? And absolutely, I agree with you. I agree with you, Mr. Apex. Jack Ryan, hey, shut up, you're my idol. I am I should be nobody's idol. I'm not that important. I clicked the wrong one, but we'll look at this anyway. Funny you should say this. I had forgotten to turn off the follower sub only, had it while offline. It was embarrassing. I had no idea. Oh no. That's wild. And you know what? I see a lot of new streamers have follower only mode on. And I think, if I recall correctly, when you first start streaming, I think they have it set to follower only chat right off the bat for you, if I remember correctly. Ooh, I know that ringtone.
switch me real quick.
That is definitely a Final Fantasy VII ringtone. That's Genova. I leaned in a little bit. Camera, are you kidding me? Somebody get me a good camera here. Whew. I need a better camera because it's just terrible. This is my extra one. I'm gonna miss the get together. Sadly, Puffs won't be old enough by then. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You'll still get to hang out with us, right? I appreciate you, Beanie. I really do. Shouldn't want to feel your big toe on my uvula. Oh no, Jack, you really shouldn't. Have you seen my toes? Have you seen my toes, Jack? Just ask Wildish. I've got hobbit feet, dude. I got hobbit feet, and you do not want that. Rebel, yep. Even if someone drops in and says, hey, I light up the same. What matters is that we matter. Dude, I've said it a handful of times already tonight. Time is more valuable to me than money. If you're giving me your time, I'm rich, dude. I'm rich. Because if you're spending time in my chat hanging out with me, you're making me feel special. And not only that, if you're spending time with me here and you're hosting me, you're bringing new people in. If we bring new people in, we're making friends, right? I'm making friends. You're making friends. It's a good thing, man. Like, it's awesome. 4-hour stream on sub only. Oh no, Pink Princess. Oh no. Apex. I'm down to play whenever. Hell yeah, dude. I paid Wilder's Tree Fitty for a pick. That goddamn Loch Ness monster. Yo, Herc. Yes. My wife calls my feet hobbit feet too. Yeah. So you got a little bit of hair on your toes then, don't you? Mm-hmm. I see what you're getting at. Hey, man. That's what it is. Miss Pink Princess, I am so happy to have caught you. Listen, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so happy that you did too. This is my first legitimate just chatting stream. I have had a podcast with Clutch Killer 16 for about a year and a half now. It's called Nonsense and Deep Thoughts. We talk about all kinds of stuff. We've had a couple of live shows that we've done, live episodes that we've done, but we've only used our phone to record it. So I've done some on Twitch, I've done some on TikTok, but I've never done it like this. And so this is a first, and I absolutely love it. And it looks like our buddy's back, so let me add him back. I almost missed you, sir. That's okay.
I keep getting interrupted, but I am back.
Right. You never know who needs a friend. That's why it's always good to be nice to everybody, dude. Unless you're given a reason not to be, because let me tell you, man, I'm the nicest person you will ever meet. But don't piss me off, because then I'm a little bit scary. I would have thought you've been doing it a while. See, I think it's the podcast experience. The live, well, we haven't done many live recordings. We did have some live shows, but most of them are recorded and then thrown on and edited real quick. Just the audio. We don't really do a lot of cutting because we like the raw feel. We like you guys to get the fuck ups as well as the good shit. So that stuff definitely helps. But I love just talking with everyone. I absolutely love it. I think it's one of my favorites. And Clutch called it too. He said as soon as he found out I was going to start running OBS and doing things with the computer, that I was going to want to do a lot more just chatting streams. And he was right. Because when I play Apex, I'm talking the whole time anyway, and I die an awful lot. An awful lot. The Maze Boob, definitely the best people ever here. And again, guys, if you are not yet in the Discord community, make sure you hop in. Check the panel below the stream, or drop Discord command in chat and hop in today. What, your TikToks are either right in the feels or it's, oh no, my life alert is broken, I'm dead. That's awesome. This one, yo, I'm so glad you said this. This is a topic I wanted to touch on tonight, and I completely forgot. Bell, I myself am too afraid to get on cam, but I like to help peeps out in the background. So I definitely wanted to touch on the whole camera thing when it comes to streaming and new streamers. When I started out, I just had a headset. I streamed off my PlayStation 4, which I still do, but all I had was my headset and microphone. I didn't have a camera. And when I finally got a camera, I was kind of up in the air about whether I wanted to use it or not. I was a little anxious about it. I was like, nobody wants to see my ugly mug on camera here. But if you want to, and this is for everybody in here, this isn't just for Bell. If you guys are just starting out with streaming and you want to grow, you want to improve your average, you want to improve your follower count, it's going to really help to get a camera. There's only so much you could do without one. If you don't have a camera, you better have the personality of a god. Like it's so hard to grow without one. And there are a lot of streamers out there who will not raid out to a streamer who does not have a camera. As awkward as that is, they won't. People just like that personable feel. Like it adds something to it, right? Like it makes you connect a little bit easier if you could see someone's face. So while I might be sitting over here thinking, oh my God, these people think that I'm like this gross looking old dude, nobody wants to look at me. No, apparently I'm wrong. It really helps people connect with you. It does. So if you don't have a camera and you want to grow, I highly suggest trying it out someday. And if you're self-conscious or your anxiety is going to keep you from trying that, look into doing the avatar thing. What is it called? A VTuber. Look that up. I know we have one or two in the Discord. I would love to talk to them about it sometime to see how they do it. But that's another option for those who are camera shy. So definitely look into that.
Question for Fire. Has your wife forgiven me yet? Yes, she has. It's okay, Jack.
Oh no, what did he do? Do I want to know?
I think my son repeated something he said.
Ooh, the Australian word for friend?
Probably.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Jack, what are you teaching these children, man? What are you teaching these children? Do we have any other questions in chat? Oh my god, I think I got an eyelash in my eye. That's terrible. All right. So we still have one left from Red Phoenix. I told
All
him
right.
to repeat it. This is like going back a ways, Fire. But she wanted to know, with your profession, do you think it adds to your content? I'm assuming that's related to like the question about creating designs and all that.
I mean, in that aspect of it, but as far as what I do actually for work, and doing inspections, it's definitely helped me get out of my shell, because I do have to talk with contractors, and I meet new people. So it's definitely helped me to where I can get on camera and I can talk to people without having to get embarrassed or get shy. I don't feel like that at all when I stream. When I go quiet, it's not because I'm shy and it's not because I'm embarrassed. It's just in everyday situations. I mean, I've got to be engaged. I talk back. I rarely think out loud, so I do need to get into that. But everything just goes through my head and constantly. But yeah, it's definitely helped me actually with the streaming. And eventually, like you, I mean, I probably would start doing a podcast or just chatting, and just talking about history of Fire, because all the codes that you see today, it's because of a fire that's happened throughout history, and that's why we have the codes what we do for these buildings, and they're interesting stories, and I feel like I could talk about them, so it probably would benefit to my content.
Interesting. Yo, not for nothing, dude. Like, you can really see your progress from your first stream to now.
Oh, definitely. I see it myself, but
you seem so natural at this today. Like, you're just rolling with it. You don't seem nervous at all. If you are or not, I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know about everybody else, but I can't tell if you are nervous. Like,
no, not at all. Like I said, I
really
mean,
well with it.
The people in here, I mean, you got this guy right here, Philly. The guy is like my twin. I mean, he is exactly like me. But just getting to know the people, that's kind of got me through all this. Just knowing more about them and talking to them regularly, I don't feel like I get nervous or I have anxiety because somebody new comes in. It's just, I know all these people basically. So
yeah, it's just like hanging out with your friends, right? Like, we're sitting around just having a drink and chatting it up. Cheers.
Yeah.
So we got this one. How do you measure your success from day one to the present? Personally, my success from then to now, it's astronomical to me. I am not partner. It's been 2.5 years, but the community that we have grown here, it's the best thing about it is that it's natural. There's none of this follow for follow bullshit. There's none of this view for view. It's and I know other people out there, they say they do the same thing, you know, but it's natural connections. You're building friendships. You're having a good time. Like it's night and day from where I was when I started this. And I could not be happier with where I am. Yes, it's been a little slow at first. Over 2 years. It's a grind. I have to try hard. I have to reach out. I have to change things up all the time, man. I gotta do that trial and error bullshit. You know what I mean? You find what works. And like honestly, I couldn't be happier. You Fire, you've been streaming a lot less length of time than I.
Well, I mean, it goes back to that thing. I've been doing 2 hours every time. And I could tell you when you sat there and you preach it 2 hours every other day, it works. And my average, I mean, they're like people who have been doing this and who've been at it for 2 years, 3 years, you know, and they have never hit affiliate, or they're still, you know, maybe at the average, or maybe they have hit affiliate and their average is like 3. That 2 hours, like you said, that's that cutoff. I mean, you can keep somebody entertained, you know, 2 hours, they're probably going to go to move on to another channel. So your average is actually going to improve just by doing that 2 hours. If you go any longer, you know, you risk them going to another channel. But I've seen that work for me, so I've been sticking with it.
Yep. And it's very possible that other people are different too, but that's the magic number for me. And I will tell other people the same thing, that after 2 hours, if you're paying attention to the numbers, you'll see the views drop off. And I know a lot of people will preach, don't keep your view count up. But for me, it's helpful because it tells me where I should be. It's, you know, it's all about planning. And I'll roll that right into this next question from a Werewolf Gaming. What is something you wish you knew when you guys started streaming? And I will say, I wish I knew that streaming every day does not help you grow. I wish I knew that when I started, because I streamed like 6 days a week when I started. I mean, clearly after I hit affiliate, because when I hit affiliate, I hit fairly quick because I had a game plan. You know, that's all about math and numbers and playing that right. But after that, I was like, oh, I could do whatever I want. 6 days a week, 7 days a week. Not the best game plan for someone who's just starting out. Definitely not. And even me today, I would not do 7 days a week, 6 days a week. When you're streaming that often, like if I know someone streams every day and I hop onto Twitch and I see them on every day, 2 times a day, 3 times a day, I am not going to make it a point to go in there to stream. I'm going to think to myself, well, they'll be on tomorrow, or they'll be on later.
Exactly. And so, I'm not going to point anybody out, but I see that a lot.
Yeah.
I think there's a few people on here. I follow a lot of people, but there's a few people on here. I see them every single day. I rarely catch one of their screens because I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow or I'll do it the next day. But I agree with that.
If they're not concerned with their growth, then that's fine. If they're just hopping on to hang out with whoever comes in, that's fine, because everybody's goals are different. But if you are looking to grow, every day is a bad game plan. For me, I'm currently at 4 days a week: Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I'm probably going to drop my Saturdays eventually here and just roll with 3 days a week for a while. The first reason is, over the summer, my family and I, we like to do campfires Fridays and Saturdays. We have people over to the house. We have a few drinks. We enjoy ourselves. I could probably get a stream in on Saturday if I wanted to. But for me, what I am putting at the forefront is community. I feel like if I do less days of my own streams, I'll have more time to put back into the community. So while I might not be on all day watching Twitch streams, I'll now have an extra hour or two on a Saturday where I can actually visit people, say, what's up? How you doing? How's the stream going? How have you been? Stuff like that, you know? So 7 days a week. I wish I knew that back when I started, for sure.
I see.
then
Herc has a point to that one. I mean,
I appreciate that, Philly.
if you stream every day, it takes away from the max potential. The less streams that you have, the more you can plan some more content. And I agree with that. You should take some time and plan what you want to do.
Absolutely, Herc. A lot of your growth occurs off stream. For people who don't understand that, your growth is going to happen off stream. It's not going to be while you're streaming. Like, how are you going to pull people into your stream while you're streaming? Hosting is big, but you have to already have a great community behind you, like we have, in order to push the hosting. But how are people going to know to come check you out if you're not creating content for other platforms, i.e. TikTok and Twitter and YouTube and all that? You know what I mean? So yeah, absolutely. Great point on that one. Miss Pink Princess says, how do you handle things when friends you have made through Twitch turn toxic on you, especially ones who love to start rumors to hurt you in the community? That is a tough one. Personally, I have not had to deal with that much. I've had a situation that I've had to deal with, but it wasn't like that person didn't try to persuade my community otherwise. But I don't know. What would you do if someone that you were friends with turned toxic on you?
I mean, if they're doing it to you, they're not doing it to your chat, your community. I mean, that's something to do behind scenes, you know. I mean, you can have your disagreements and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think that it should be out there and they're open for anybody. Now, if that was the case, because like you said, it's toxic. So if they are toxic and they're doing it in front of everybody, and you have to address it in front of everybody because that's what they're doing, I probably wouldn't engage. I don't do confrontation, so I probably would ban them maybe, and they can find a way to contact me and try to resolve things, but I wouldn't let that toxicity into the community.
Absolutely. Like that would be the first thing I did. Like if it was to the point where I've already talked to them a few times and said, yo, can you chill the fuck out for me, please? And they don't listen, then and they come into my stream and say something, I'm going to address it. I'm going to ban them first. They're going to get out of here. I'm going to have a mod kick them. Second, I'm going to address whatever the rumor is that they were starting on stream. I'm going to take a second out and I'm going to say, listen, they said such and such. Me, this is what it is. And just explain it to people and let them make up their own minds.
And then you just move on, you know?
Yep. Just be honest, and things will sort itself out eventually. I truly believe that. Okay. I know. Yeah, I kind of caught that one earlier. How do I join a clan or a group or something like that? What game are you like? There are different ways in different games. I don't know exactly which one you're talking about. For me personally, with Apex, our clan tag is Holy, and that's just it actually started out as the Holy Trinity, but I think I'm going to change that to the Congregation, and then whoever wants to join that clan tag, let me know and I'll send you an invite, and you could have the tag Holy in front of your name. But as far as other games are concerned, I don't really know, to be honest with you.
I mean, I just straight up asked.
yeah
Like, I said, hey, I want that tag next to my name, please.
Yeah, for me, I'm not a top tier player, so I'm not looking for people who are aces at the game to have my clan tag. Like, I just want people that I can vibe with and have a good time with, you know.
Oh, I got Jack to play a mobile game with me.
I saw that this morning.
Speaking of clients and alliances and stuff like that, that's why he reminded him that we're both playing that game.
Yeah. So here's a different opinion. Mr. Apex says, I think streaming more often and for longer does help you grow, but the downfall of it is you burn out really quickly doing that if you have lower viewership. So I don't know. I have a tough time with that because I think, especially when it comes to a small streamer, who has a lower average to begin with, if you're streaming every day and you're streaming for longer hours, to me, that means you are not making time for your community. And if you're not making time for your community, chances are they're not going to make time for you. That's just my own personal opinion. And from my experience, streaming more days, God damn, this camera won't focus. But streaming more days has just not been helpful for me at all. It wasn't until only recently when I started to cut back on my days that it started to be better growth wise. But yeah, streaming every day can definitely lead to burnout, 100%. And yeah, Hercules, I'll put that one up there for people to check out again. I know you had said it, you read it out loud, Fire, but for people to take a look at that real quick, that's definitely real. But now, like if you're a bigger streamer and your average is up, and you're streaming every day, that's fine because you've already made a name for yourself, and people want to come into your streams every day. What is happening with this camera? I don't know, but it's driving me insane. Don't worry, this isn't the one you left, Fire. This is the other one. This is the one I had that has the ring light on it. Figure maybe I'll turn up the brightness and it'll focus better. Jack Ryan says, for every hour you stream, you should spend 2 hours off stream.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want streaming to take up your entire day.
Where are we at here? I would watch Grandma Gillies every day, Pocket Troll says. Oh, goodness. All right, checking to see if we have any more.
We got like a comment really from Soul Taker here.
Which one is that?
Actually have a guy I'm following that streams every day. He does everything wrong, and I've given him so many tips, but he streams for 8 hours a day every day with an average of 1.
Now, Soul, is he already an affiliate? Or is he trying to push for affiliate? Because if he's trying to push for affiliate and he's not taking your advice, he's not going to hit it. And I'm absolutely positive that you are definitely giving him good advice. I know you would. Soul Taker's another one of those people who I've known since I started streaming, guys. If you don't know Soul Taker, make sure you hit him up. Go follow his channel. Great dude. Sweden? Is it Sweden, Soul Taker, that you're from? Please correct me if I'm wrong. See, I love meeting people from all over the world. It's amazing. But yeah, definitely make sure you guys check him out. I like this one. What's your take on streamers that eat, drink on stream, even more so those that get trashed? So, let me start with the getting trashed thing. I've done 2 drunk streams, but they were special streams. The one I did a shot for every 5 subs. I did not get too crazy on that one. The other one I did was I drank an entire box of wine on stream. I don't recommend doing that. I don't recommend that for anybody. I don't remember half of the stream. My wife sat me down and made me watch it the next morning. Don't do it. Don't do it. No matter how much your community eggs you on, don't get trashed on stream. Drinking on stream, that's okay. Getting a little relaxed, having a little bit of a buzz, that's fine. You're under control. But don't get sloshed. And then what's your take on streamers that eat, drink on stream? So for me,
full on eating, like not just like snacking, but like full on eating, I guess.
Yeah, like any kind of eating for me, I'm one of those people who absolutely hates the sound of chewing. Like if I'm eating by myself here at my desk, I have to have music on so I don't hear my chewing all that much. Like I hate the sound of chewing. I hate it so much. I know some people love the ASMR thing. I can't do it. That's personal preference. Some people might come in and they're like, hey, do you. Like if you've got an 8-hour or a 12-hour or 24-hour stream going on, you got to eat. No doubt. That's fine. But if you're doing a 1-hour or 2-hour stream, why are you eating on stream? I'll wait till after stream to eat my dinner. But again, personal opinion, How about you? How about for you?
No, I'm the exact same way. I will either take care of everything before stream or after stream, but when I'm streaming, I'm focused on the video games and chat and all that stuff can be done afterwards. But that's just my opinion. I mean, that's just how I operate. So,
guys, make sure you say hello to Captain Stickfigure. He's a big part of our community. He doesn't get a whole heck of a lot of time to hop into streams. He is on the West Coast, so he's a little bit behind everybody, and he's usually just getting home as everyone else is going to bed. But he's super active in the Discord community. Super great guy, very friendly, very helpful. He will help you if you need it. Absolutely, you have questions, he will do his best to give you a hand. And please drop this man a follow. If you could hop into his stream sometime, that would be greatly appreciated. He does a lot of retro games. He's playing Final Fantasy VI right now, and he's great with chat, man. He's great. He's super talkative, and he's great at narrating his streams. Oh, going down.
looks like Hark's done a drunk stream before.
See, Beanie likes it. The drunk streams are awesome, dude. Yes, this right here. Let me tell you. So the deal was, if we got to a certain amount of subs, I would do a drunk stream, and I said I would do an adult juice box. So I took the box of wine, plopped it here on the table, took a metal straw, poof, right through the top, and I said I will stream until this entire box of wine is gone. 4 hours later, that was it. 4 hours later to drink an entire box of wine. Don't remember the second half of my stream. Laid down for bed and immediately got the spins. Jumped up, rolled across my wife, shoulder into the door, then my forehead into the door frame. I had bruises the next day. My wife's surprised I didn't fall down the steps. Oh my God, definitely not something I suggest. Grown-up juice box, yes, Beanie. Oh my goodness. Eating I have no issue with, but the noise of chewing is not fun. Yeah, so exactly. That's a good point, Beanie. So if you're eating, mute your mic, please. Mute your mic unless it's an ASMR stream, which I will probably not stick around for. Even though I do the whisper challenge. I don't like the ASMR stuff. It bugs me. All right, this is a good one. I think that drinking too much can be a problem. I did it by drinking strong beers once, and at the end I had no focus or energy, and I had a legend first time come in, and when I went through my VOD, I was like, oh no, I didn't even see him. Yeah, that's rough, man. Yeah, exactly, Belle. It's in moderation's okay, but if you're too trash to even interact with people, there's no point. There's no point. And at that point, you're just there to let people laugh at you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Here, Jack Ryan's got a question, and that will catch you up a little bit. What's your opinion on chat-driven niches in your stream, aka whispers or sing mode things?
Dude, I think anything that can make it more interactive is great. So I'll tell people all the time that the whisper challenge in my stream started out as a joke. We were talking about ASMR one day in my stream, and I started whispering and said, I should make a challenge where I do this. And it became a challenge, and people loved it. My wife hates it, so everyone else loves it. And then as far as your sing mode is concerned, Jack Ryan, everyone loves that too.
Oh, I couldn't stop laughing. I think I laughed for like good 25 minutes. That was the funniest thing I've seen. I've never seen that before. So it was definitely
really cool with the auto.
Yeah.
Shazwar 1, I like your profile picture. Nice little anime pic. I dig it. I don't know what command you're trying to get at there, but I mean,
people have those
do you know what the world record? Do you know what the world record is? Because I'd be interested to know. If you could find the Guinness World Record for the distance of that, I'd be interested to know what that is. Wouldn't you, Fire?
Right.
Longest shot. What do they do? Put like a meter stick on the ground or something? And how long do you think you'd have to go abstinent without, in order to get that shot?
I didn't know if that was a thing.
Talk about a fucking money shot. Holy shit. I may get too much enjoyment from that one, Jack Ryan. I'm on it. Sing mode is amazing. Yeah, dude, it really is. All right, let me hop in here real quick. I'm actually caught up with chat. That's really good. Okay, that's perfect. It's 8 feet, 2.4 meters. Jack Ryan, are you pulling my leg or are you pulling something else?
I listen to him. Jack knows quite a bit. Is that he's the one that looks up all these interesting facts.
Yeah, I believe it. Hercules, thank you so much for that comment. I appreciate that. I'm trying my best. This to me is really fun. I absolutely love this. The just chatting thing.
It has been fun, yes.
I know my wifey might be a little upset because she's my duo, but I'm gonna get her in here too.
I was gonna say she probably is wanting you to go play Apex.
Yeah, that's right. I got work tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a decent day. Nothing crazy. I was so happy that today my job that made me so anxious, my repair that made me so anxious was something so stupid. Super happy about that. Jack. Per leg or
knees
or like one on each leg. Bell, someone actually measured that. Yeah, right. Dude, thank you so much, Hercules. I appreciate that. We're gonna try to do this every week, and if everybody enjoys this and I get enough people who want to be on, we might do this twice a week. Who knows? We'll see. And Herc, 110%. I would not mind having you come on too, my dude. And if you want to hop into the Discord server, just drop the Discord command in chat and hop on in there, meet some people, have some fun, check out the channels, and let me know what you think. I hate to be holding on to the end of the tape measure. Yeah, right? Good Lord. Yes, yep, Beanie says men will generally measure everything. True. All right, so we are winding down to the end here. Unless anybody has something else for us. If we have any other questions, whether it relates, guys, it doesn't matter if it relates to streaming, gaming, or life in general. I'm down for life in general questions. I love getting into deep thoughts. You know what I mean? I mean, that is part of the name of my original podcast. So if you got anything, I'm down. Thank you, Rebel. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, my dude. Grandma. Hope they wore a raincoat to work that day. Rebel, you dog. My goodness. All right, let me take a peek and see who is online that we can support tonight. I don't even know your bedroom activities, my friend. It would be absolutely beautiful to drop a nice raid on somebody. Guys, when we raid out at the end of every single stream that we have. For those who are listening on Spotify, if you are not in the Twitch community yet, a raid is when you take your viewers over to another channel to show support for another streamer. So that's what we do at the end of every single stream here. And when we hop over, we like to get a little crazy over in the chat. We like to drop all the hype, all the emotes that we can, and just show a little bit of love. Hercules, absolutely. I will definitely send you a whisper with that Discord link, 100%. Even Jack Ryan, if maybe you could hit him up with that real quick.
Well, Jack has a question here.
Yes, I got that. Absolutely. So while we address that, if someone could see who in our community needs some extra love tonight, I would really appreciate that. If anyone has any suggestions, go ahead and read that out for us, man. Oh, I know who we're going to.
So what age do you think you'd introduce your kids to streaming if they wanted to start?
All right. You want me to go first? Because I got good answers for this.
So, well, I'll just say mine's a quick answer. I mean, I don't know what age. So right now mine's 6. He plays video games. He plays Roblox and Minecraft and stuff like that. He's come up to me and he's asked me why he can't do videos. I mean, obviously, I don't want him to be on the internet. So I'm going to tell him if he wants to do streaming, he's going to have to be out of my house at age 18 when I don't have to listen to his mother telling me that he cannot stream. So out of my house, can do whatever he wants.
So Everybody knows that my family is a family of gamers. My wife enjoys gaming. I enjoy gaming. Both of my kids play games. So I told my son that if he wants to stream at the age of 13, which is what Twitch allows, he needs to earn it. All right. So I want him to watch me from time to time, maybe join me over here, get a peek at how things work. And I told him that if he really wants to stream, he's going to have to work on his shyness a little bit. Because I said, listen, you have to be okay with talking to chat. You can't just turn on a stream and just sit there and play and hope people watch you. And let me tell you, this kid's really freaking good at Fortnite. Like, I joined his lobbies last week and I got smoked. Like, he's really good at this game. It's unbelievable.
He is.
But if he wants to do it and he shows a passion for it, I can understand it, and I will be there to back him up, and I will absolutely help him every step of the way as best I can. Now, as long as he's doing what he's supposed to be doing when it pertains to schoolwork and home life, as long as he's helping around the house, doing the chores he's supposed to do, not, disrespecting his parents. The same as, you take away video games if he's being bad. I won't allow him to stream for a certain period of time. It's just something else I could take away from him, something else I could threaten him with, you know what I mean? But as long as he shows maturity, I will help him get going when he's 13. Let's see.
Definitely had to do that this week. I have his Xbox in the closet, so...
I've taken the Switch away from my kids. Before my son got a PS4 for Christmas, I used to take the Switch away from them all the time. And you know what's miraculous? When he doesn't have that Switch, when he doesn't have those video games, his attitude is like a complete 180. Would be another good. Yeah. That would be another good topic for some of these, is parenting while streaming. Parenting while gaming.
We got a lot of parents in here.
Mm-hmm. I think that might be a good one. If you want to join that one again,
if you want to do 10 people in that one, we have a lot of parents that probably would give great, excellent advice.
Yeah. So this comment right here, Miss Pink Princess. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. My kids come on my. I'm assuming you mean your kids come on your stream sometimes. That's really awesome. I've brought mine on my streams before, and it is a lot of fun. It's a nice way to get your stream time in, get your gaming time in, and still have family time. It's definitely a great way to do that. So I highly suggest that to anyone who has kids. Like, if they can play some of the games that you're playing, make it like a family game night. It's wholesome. It's nice. Don't grab me from Twitch, Papa. All right, let me see this one from Captain Stick Figure. We have a couple young kids in my Discord, and it's challenging. They get real invested, and I always worry that they understand how to maintain a balance and how to approach it in a way that isn't going to chip away at their self-worth. Yeah, and you know what, man? The same can be said for people that are our age. If you don't have that balance and you're just expecting too much of yourself, you can get into your own head. So it's why I preach baby steps, small goals. You know what I mean? And with younger kids, it's even harder. I try to keep kids out of my Discord, like young kids. It was 18 plus. I don't remember if I still have that rule in there. I know no one has to say anything. I do know a few in there that are not. But as long as you are mature and you're not being obnoxious, I don't say a word. Everything 18 and up just feels safer. Yeah, and you know what? This is a decision that you have to make personally. Like, I've toyed with the idea of being an E for everyone stream. But I just can't. Like, between our community and with my own personality, like, that's a lot to live up to too, like, if kids start watching you, it's hard to live up to. Like, they look up to you, you know what I mean? All right. So I know who we're going to, guys. I think it's about that time to raid out. We've been on for a lot longer than I thought. Like, my podcasts on on Spotify with Nonsense and Deep Thoughts are usually an hour or less. We've been going for over 2 hours. So this is kind of wild, man. So this. I mean, it's been a lot of fun, and I could probably keep talking. So I can't wait until the next episode. I can't wait to get in the Discord and see who all wants to be in. Guys,
I
remember,
feel like people have a lot more questions. So yeah, I mean, this will
I
be a good thing to
know. I
do.
can't wait, man. So much content. It's beautiful. And who knows, man, if this is the thing, I really would not be opposed to doing this as my Twitch. I like this. I like the talk show element. I like talking to people. I like getting questions. I like getting to know everybody a little bit better. I think it's awesome. Mr. Apex says I've streamed several times with my oldest. Where are we at here? We've streamed marbles on stream and Fortnite, and she has an absolute blast, and it's a super special bonding experience for her. Yeah, man, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, for kids, it's an amazing thing to do things with their parents. So that part of it, I can see.
Yep. I'm down. Get to know the congregation. Absolutely. Yeah, and that's what I want to use this platform for. On Goodies and J Mills stream earlier in the week when I joined them for their podcast, their talk show, they asked if I ever hit partner, what would I want to use it for? Like, what would I want to do with it? Right here. That's where I started this idea. That's when it started brewing inside my head. Like, I want to promote the community. I want to promote all you. I want to get your names out there. I want everybody to show up. I want everybody to talk to one another and chat. I want to chat with everybody, and I want everyone to grow, man. I want to be able to help as best I can. So it's about that time. If you want to get on the show, get in the Discord, hop into the channel. Let me know. There is a discussion tab too. If you have more questions, you want to talk about what we talked about tonight, absolutely, let's do it. But it's time for the raid. We're going to send a nice raid out. And guys, the next day I will be on is Saturday. I do have an idea for Saturday. Fire and I tested something out last night that I think is going to be good. We want to do community raid days. So maybe on Saturday I have some time in the afternoon where I did I already raid out?
Yes.
I tapped the button on accident.
That's
Anyway,
all right.
I'll tell everybody later. I'll tell you
Cool.
all later. I'm still live. I'm still here. I'm about to end the broadcast, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it for sure. Dude, this was a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it again.
Dude, I enjoyed it.
Dude, if this is something you like, maybe it could be the two of us bringing on an extra person or two if you want to do this every week.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind.
But all right, I'm gonna end the broadcast here, and then I'm gonna head on over to Goody's channel. So I'll chat with you in there and later and tomorrow and everything else, dude.
Later.
All right, see ya.